Hello viewers, this is Purnima Gupta presenting a lecture on essay and its types. An essay is a prose form which enjoys more flexibility and liberty in the choice of subject matter and form of expression than other prosaic forms. It has been interpreted differently by the critics and scholars from time to time. The famous definition is given by Dr. Johnson. He says, an essay is a loose sally of mind, an irregular, indigested piece, not a regular and orderly performance. From this definition, we find out that essay is irregular, unsystematic, and also a form that is written in a very loose style. The second definition is given by the Oxford Dictionary. According to it, an essay is a composition of moderate length on any particular subject or branch of subject, originally implying want of finish. According to this definition, we draw that an essay is not a very long composition. It can be written on any subject and it is also an incomplete piece. There are certain common features. Although the writers from time to time do not agree with any unanimous definition of an essay, nevertheless, we can find out that there are some common features of essay. First is, it is a short prosaic composition. Second, it is incomplete because it treats any subject in a very outline form. The third is a large range of subjects. An essayist can choose subjects from the scientific, philosophic, historical or critical spheres. According to Hugh Walker, there is no subject from the stars to the dust heap and from the amoeba to man which may not be dealt with in an essay. The next feature is lack of logical development. As Dr. Johnson has said that it is not a systematic composition. Another feature is it is a literature of self-expression. The writer expresses his views, his experiences freely in the essay. Next feature is it expresses a single idea. And another feature is it is an irregular. When we talk about the origin of essay, we can say that essay was written very early in the Roman period by the Roman writers Cicero and Seneca. They wrote epistles. They were also essays but written in the form of letter. But it was the French writer Montaigne who is credited with the systematic and intimate form of the essay. Later on in the 16th century, Francis Bacon transplanted essay into the English soil and followed a different line from Montaigne. He made it objective and impersonal and enriched it with his practical wisdom and stylistic innovations. That's why Francis Bacon is called the father of English essay. Later on, there were many writers who attempted this popular form in different forms, either in personal essay or in form of character writing or in form of biography or in form of critical essays. For example, we find there are several writers from the 16th century till the 20th century who devoted to this form. John Dryden, Daniel Defoe, Dr. Johnson, Addison, Richard Steele, Oliver Goldsmith, Charles Lamb, Hazlitt, Robert Southey, Macaulay, Ruskin, Carlyle, Matthew Arnold, Aldous Huxley, J.B. Priestley, E.V. Lucas, G.K. Chesterton, and Hilaire Belloc. These are the some very noteworthy essayists till the 20th century. We come to the types of essay. According to the treatment of the subject matter, familiarity and mode of presentation, essays can be divided into three types: formal essay, informal essay, and periodical essay. Formal essay is also called an impersonal essay. The subject matter does not include any personal or subjective element. There is no imprint of the author's views or personality. The essays of Francis Bacon are the best example of this type. Later on, T.S. Eliot, E.M. Forster, and Aldous Huxley also wrote formal essays. Informal essay. This is also called formal essay. In it, the writer relates his personal memories and facts of life. He has freedom to express his personal experiences. The style is loose and conversational. The essays of Charles Lamb, G.K. Chesterton, E.V. Lucas, A.G. Gardiner, and Robert Lind are the informal essay. Periodical essay. It was a typical type of essay written in the 18th century. This type of essay was published in the periodicals, and that's why it was called periodical essay. The aim of this essay was to correct the social evils of the society. Joseph Addison and Richard Steele were the major essayists of periodical essay. Thank you very much.